It was a typical Monday morning on the bustling streets of London. The air was crisp, tasting of exhaust and damp pavement, vibrating with the low hum of a city that never truly slept. Among the sea of people, a girl was sprinting as her life depended on it, but the truth was far more grounded. She wasn't running from danger. She was running toward her duty. Her lungs burned with the rhythmic exertion, her ponytail whipping against her neck, but her focus was unwavering. Breathless, she finally reached her destination, Heartbeat Hospital. The glass facade of the building reflected the pale morning sun, a sanctuary of sterile white and ticking clocks. The elderly watchman at the entrance spotted her and smiled warmly, the kind of look one reserves for a familiar light. "Good morning, Dr. Gill. Why are you running?" She flashed him a tired, yet bright smile, stopping just long enough to catch the oxygen she'd traded for speed. "Good morning. How are you, Mr. Smith?" "Yes, I was running because there's an emergency. One of the patients is in labor and my seniors need my assistance. Anyway, have a good day, Mr. Smith." With that, she rushed inside, her coat fluttering behind her like the wings of a restless bird. Mr. Smith watched her with fondness in his eyes and whispered with a smile, "Always there for whoever needs her. God bless her." At the same time, in a lavish penthouse adorned with luxury and elegance, where the silence was so heavy it felt expensive, 4 people sat around a grand dining table. The scent of high-end espresso and fresh pastries filled the air, yet the atmosphere was taut. At the head sat a man in his late 30s, his voice low but laced with irritation, cutting through the morning calm. "Where is he? He didn't come home yesterday either," he asked his wife. Vedika felt the familiar prickle of anxiety. She gave a silent nod and replied softly, "I'll speak to him today." He scoffed lightly, the sound sharp against the fine china. "Yes, you will, but only if he's home and not hiding out in some random hotel with his so-called girlfriend. Can you believe I have to make an appointment just to see my own brother at work? I don't know whether I'm his brother or a client." Trying to lighten the mood, he turned to the others at the table, forcing a smile that didn't quite reach his eyes. "Ashi baby, how's work going? And how's college, Siddharth?" Ashi, who had been quietly enjoying her breakfast, smiled brightly, the natural peacekeeper of the group. "It's going well, Krish, bye. But I've taken a leave today. We're going to the hospital for Babhai's checkup, remember?" Dr. Krish Singh Rajvansh looked at his sister, confused. He was a man of schedules, and his mind was already halfway to the clinic. "Why? I'm taking Vedika to the hospital and then dropping her back home." Ashi pouted playfully, leaning forward with a spark of stubbornness in her eyes. "Bye, I want to go too. Besides, her doctor is my best friend. I want to ask her everything myself. We share everything and I don't want to miss this. No arguments." Siddharth jumped in with a puppy-eyed expression, sensing an opportunity. "Bye, let me come too. I want to be there." Ashi narrowed her eyes, seeing right through the facade. "Yeah, right, you just want to go see your crush. I'm warning you, Seed, stay away from my best friend. She's naive. She may not notice your intentions, but I do." Siddharth rolled his eyes and grinned, a flush creeping up his neck. "Shut up, I don't like her, I just admire her." A dreamy look appeared on his face, momentarily softening his features, and Ashi smacked him lightly on the head to snap him out of it. Krish sighed, shaking his head at the two of them, the weight of his responsibilities settling back on his shoulders. Meanwhile, Vedika watched the scene unfold with a tender smile. Her husband, sister-in-law, and even her cousin brother were always bickering about who gets to care for her and the baby. She felt loved, shielded by their protective circle. But even amid the warmth, one face was missing: Arjun, her brother-in-law and best friend. The empty chair at the table felt like a physical ache. She hoped he would come home today. She missed him. Elsewhere, inside a luxurious hotel room where the shadows clung to the corners, a girl's bare back could be seen resting on silk sheets. The room smelled of expensive cologne and spent passion. The bed beside her was empty, the sheets cold where another body should have been. Stirring from sleep, she heard the sound of running water in the bathroom. a rhythmic, clinical sound. Rouhani rose from the bed, completely unbothered by her nakedness, moving with the grace of someone used to being watched. Walking into the bathroom, she smiled when she saw the tall figure under the shower, his silhouette framed by the steam. Trailing a finger slowly along his muscular back, feeling the hard tension of his skin, she purred, "Arjun, baby, why did you leave me alone in bed? We could have taken a shower together. Why so early?" She began placing soft kisses along his back, trying to reclaim the intimacy that had already vanished with the dawn. But Arjun Singh Rajvansh turned, his expression cold and voice dangerously low, the steam swirling around him like a storm cloud. "Rouhani, you wanted to spend time. I needed to release stress. I fucked the thoughts out of you last night. You enjoyed it. Now let me shower and leave. I have a meeting at 11 sharp." His tone had a sharp finality to it, like a blade hitting a stone. Rouhani instantly backed off. She knew the rules. Arjun Rajvansh wasn't a man to be crossed. Intimidating, arrogant, and emotionally closed off, his presence alone commanded attention, filling the room until there was no air left for anyone else. Rouhani knew that the day Arjun got bored of her, he'd toss her aside without a backward glance. That's why she clung to him, doing everything in her power to stay on his good side. Being with him gave her fame, money, luxury, and sex like no other man could give. But she was smart enough to know she was playing with fire, and the fire didn't care if she burned. Back in the room, Arjun dried off with efficient, brisk movements and dialed his PA's number. His voice was dark and intense, already shifting from the bedroom to the boardroom. "Have you appointed the best doctor for Vedika? And what about her security?" His PA, Sarah, a highly efficient and composed woman, responded promptly, her voice a steady anchor on the other end. "Yes, sir. A bodyguard has been appointed. As for the doctor, Dr. Krish has already consulted one from his hospital." Arjun's grip tightened around the phone until his knuckles turned white. His jaw clenched in irritation. The lack of control over the situation felt like an insult. How dare Krish not consult him first, especially when it involved Vedika, his best friend. The one person who could sometimes reach the man behind the mask. But before he could explode, Sarah quickly added, "Don't worry, Mr. Rajvansh. I gathered all the details myself. As per my sources, the doctor is one of the best gynecologists in London. She works at Heartbeat Hospital, where both you and Dr. Krish are trustees." Sarah paused, feeling tension on the other side. She gulped but continued. "Her father, Dr. Vikram Gill, is a renowned cardiologist and board member there. Her brother, Dr. Veer Gill, is a top neurologist in the same hospital. And yes, Krish sir booked today's appointment already. He also requested a meeting with you." Arjun listened quietly, processing every detail like a strategist moving pieces on a board. The name Gill carried weight, but weight could be used as leverage. Then he asked, his tone sharper this time, "Miss Brooke, you forgot to mention the doctor's name." He needed that name to run a background check. After all, it concerned his family, and he trusted no one blindly. Safety was a luxury he provided, and he provided it through total surveillance. Sarah facepalmed on the other end of the line, her professional composure slipping for a fraction of a second. "Apologies, Mr. Rajvansh. Her name is..." Before she could complete the sentence, the call dropped. The silence that followed was deafening. Arjun looked at his phone and cursed. It had switched off, the screen a mocking black mirror. "Damn it, I forgot to charge it, all thanks to last night." Without wasting time, he called his driver on the landline and ordered the car to be brought around. He had to head to Rajvansh Groups immediately. Sarah would brief him there, and he also needed to speak with his brother. Within a few short years, Arjun Rajvansh had built an empire. Billionaire. Best businessman of the year. Most eligible bachelor. A man with royal roots, earned success, and a stormy personality. Women swooned at his feet, drawn to the danger. Men respected and feared him. But Arjun, he remained a mystery, even to himself. A man of few words, a burning temper, and a heart walled off by shadows that no one was allowed to see. Everything in his world went according to his rules. And today, the rules were about to be tested.